how small is that? It's a tough guy from earlier.
Freedom of assembly, you heard? Freedom of assembly. Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. You de-escalate. You gotta de-escalate. There you go. Yeah. Well, he about to cry, yo. He's about to cry, yo. Look, he about to cry. He tries so hard to keep a smile on his face, he can't. He's too much of a pig. He can't do it. He can't do it. It's impossible for him to smile. You heard? He done been angry all his life. You heard?
He don't deal with people often.
He don't deal with people often. You heard? He new to this shit.
He do weird shit like watch him all day.
You heard? He's too much of a pig. He can't do it.
He can detect this shit.
If you don't want this camera in your face, back up.
You sit around and detect this shit.
How about that?
Get out of the shit. See you in a minute.
Nah.
Is that a threat? That's a threat.
Oh, he about to get crazy. Yo, you about to get another allegation, another lawsuit? He about to get another lawsuit. He about to catch another lawsuit, you heard?
Just trying to make sure the audio is sounding right.
No, but we need people on both sides.
Yeah, they went around, bro. We should have went with them. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, because some people still gotta be here.
People gotta be here.
Oh, okay.
The trucks are coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything should be right.
Got busy, yo.
Yeah, testing one.
It's blocking traffic.
Monitor.
He about to lose his job over banging on this.
Oh no, hopefully it sounds okay. I'm gonna do another test real quick. It should be working. It says it's working. Why is the camera? That shouldn't be picking up any audio.
Yeah, NYPD is not supposed to be helping ICE
That's
in any
desktop
kind of way.
audio.
But as you can see,
Okay,
we live in a marathon
so
where the law doesn't matter to the
1,
law.
2, 3, 4.
Law doesn't matter to the
1,
law.
2, 3. Now we're cooking with fried gold. I need to fix my camera because I was fooling with it earlier and
Wait, so why do people stay here? What's the purpose of it?
was trying to get the
On both sides of the street.
let's see what there. Alright, let's see. Configure video. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that.
It's crazy. You got this nigga right here. Yo, expect a phone call from me. You heard? You wanna act crazy now? I like to do home visits. You heard? Maybe I can get some Chinese food. Maybe I can get some Chinese food. You heard?
It's a little better.
You heard? Maybe I can get some
Now I
Chinese
just
food.
need to bring the brightness down.
Little pig, do some help. Take your gun and kill yourself. Little pig, do some help. Take your gun and kill yourself. Little pig, do some help. Take your gun and kill yourself. Little pig, do some help.
Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And that's just on there, so I can do even more on here to make it look better. Still looks like it's a bit glowy, a bit too much of a glow. I wonder if I can turn down the glowiness of it.
Yeah, because he was talking about being out here
That's
last
the
night.
speed. That's the speed. What if we just go? Way too bright.
Can't tell if that's male or female. I ain't gonna lie. We got the Justin Bieber
Yo,
effect.
my peeps. Go subscribe if you haven't, you heard?
What is
We
it
got more
called?
content like this. It's not
Androgynous.
personal with them, you heard?
He got an androgynous
It's
look to
usually
him.
like this. It's usually a one-on-one. You heard?
I appreciate you, Peach and K. You can keep it moving too.
Yeah, just do something like that.
Those who can't stand up for themselves.
So that way it's not not a constant. What else do we got like that? What else do we have like that? There's that. Shit. Now how do I get back to it? There we go. Much better. I like that much better. Now I can focus on actually doing my job and finding stuff to watch. Alright, let's see. How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone, how's your day been? What is today? Wednesday? Yeah, the 11th. June is almost halfway over. It's fucking crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Protest. What are you? Let's see what we got. I'm seeing a few videos. I'm trying to get us a good one. Here we go. This one is done. If it's live, you got to watch some of these channels because some of them will say they're live, but they're not actually live. And yep, that's one of them. The news, it's like CNN 18 or something like that. They always lie about shit. Hello, hello. This is the professional shit that usually goes on behind the scenes, but I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done it in a while. I don't even know if my chat is working. I hope it is. It should be working. I think it's still working. Okay, I did some work to the you know, to my page to make it look snazzy, and hope I didn't delete it. I think I should. Yeah, chat box. Yeah, it's still in there. Good. That is in. There we go. That works. So I'm gonna check Atomic Nightlight. You can't say fat. Yeah, dude. I'm surprised my channel's still even going. As many times as I've been suspended for saying stuff on here that at the time was conspiracy, but now turns out to actually be the truth. I didn't get a refund on my or I didn't get credited any, you know, loyalty points or anything. Nah, you know, they don't work that way. So it doesn't surprise me that you can't say that. Can you hear me okay? Is my audio alright? Okay, cool. Because when I started the stream, it I had to do a couple test runs on it. No, I'm glad it's working though. How was your day? Anything interesting happen? Well, that's good. That's always better than bad. It's the bad days that fuck with you. Yesterday sucked for me. It was just dealing with the DMV. I should have known it was going to be a shitty day. So. I kind of moved stuff around in here. I set the camera here, so the camera is like over here now, and I've got my monitor right here beside of me on the desk, and because I wanted to switch things up, man. And I saw there's this comedian, Eddie Griffith. He has a YouTube channel now, and I like the way that his was set up. Like, he had the camera far back, but like you could see his desk and stuff, and I really like that idea, and I wanted to take that and do something with it. I think what I'm gonna have to do is like move the camera further back and have it a little bit higher, because it's a pretty low desk, but I want to have, you know, little knickknacks and stuff on it, and have it look cool. And what John Curley says, some say the 14th is going to get worse. I've been hearing stuff about the 14th, and don't know if it's supposed to be some nationwide protest or if that's when martial law is supposed to be declared. I don't know. I've heard everything. I don't think it's anything big that's going to happen. Nothing that's not manufactured. You know, if it's going to be a bunch of protests in a bunch of states, that's not going to surprise me because, you know. And if there was going to be something on the 14th, announcing it this so far in advance, you're just inviting security and cops to be on guard, so it'd be stupid to even try to do anything. So I don't. It's hard to say if anything's gonna happen. What day is the 14th on? That's on a Saturday, right? Yeah, it's on a Saturday. Well, maybe it's gonna get crazy because it's Trump's birthday. Maybe that's what it's all about. Maybe they're hyping it up for Trump. You know, it's his birthday. Maybe that's why something big is gonna happen. He'll declare himself king or something. I don't know. Could be it. I'm trying to learn TikTok because I know that's where a lot of people get their footage from, but I've never really done TikTok. Yeah, those peaceful protesters out was lighting cars on fire and had cops trapped under a bridge and was like setting their cars on fire and throwing rocks and shit at them. You know, a lot of fire, but mostly peaceful protesters. I like how it's because law enforcement comes out to stop them. That gives them the right to act up more, and then have like these politicians backing them up, saying, "Well, if they wouldn't have sent out the military, then they wouldn't have started burning stuff down." Well, we had to send out the military because they were burning stuff down. Now they've upgraded to like breaking into stores, and it's acceptable in the media's eyes because it's the military's fault for being there. And the guards should have never showed up in the first place. And really all that should have been there was just LAPD. And never mind that they couldn't handle thousands of people robbing and looting and all this shit. Never mind that. They should have never brought in help for the police. You know, the ones that are... actually, the 250th anniversary of the military. Well, maybe it could be some like military parade or something. That could happen. I don't know. I think something is gonna happen soon. I really do. I think something's gonna happen soon. I don't know what, when, where, how. And so that I know that sounds really vague. Like, well, yeah, it does. Something's gonna happen sometime, at some point. Sooner than later. I'm thinking around July. To be honest with you, sometime in July, I think something's gonna go down. I just got a feeling tensions are building, and every day there's either flooding or earthquakes or tornadoes. Every day, every single day, somewhere is flooded, somewhere is underwater. Like, Mother Nature is just gone absolutely, you know, she's going crazy. And It's volcanoes erupting, and this is daily. Just because it's not talked about, you know, doesn't mean it's not happening, and it's happening more frequently, and it's happening more severely. Like it's hurricane season. As of like June 1st is the beginning of hurricane season, and it's going to be a really bad hurricane season because the waters are already so warm, and we're not going to have a La Nina or whatever to cool down the waters, and so above average temperatures on top of warm waters, it's going to be some badass hurricanes. They're expecting more than average. They're expecting more than average. Well, they say that the people backing the protest have put out a call to action on that day. Oh. I see what you're saying. Still, though, they announced it 2 weeks early. You know, they just gave away their whole. The element of surprise has been gotten rid of. There's no element of surprise. Now everyone in most countries or states are going to get hit harder than others. You know, where I live, there's not going to be any protest. Not for like 100 miles in any direction. Guarantee it. So it's only certain places where things are going to happen, and you know, I wish this shit would load. See, that's the problem, like, with my, oh no, somewhere's on fire. It's the problem with my computer, why I have such a hard time, doing stuff, is because my computer is very, laggy and slow. And, it was never the best computer to begin with when it comes to streaming. I just did what I could with it until it just couldn't take it no more. Where's the fire coming from? Hang on a minute, I'll pull it back up. I think it was from San Antonio. I don't know if it had anything to do with the protest or not. Let's see if there's any audio for it. Shalom.
So before we start marching, we're going to close out this program with a close friend of mine, Danielle. Give it up for Danielle.
Yeah, so I don't know if that has anything to do with the protest or not. Let me get this pulled up.
Let's get back to the protest. These kids are making house. These guys are going to knock it out, I'm sure.
City Hall. Let's find City Hall. Where that's the south. Okay, so I need to face this way. Where is it?
Right there, if you zoom by, zoom in just a little bit. Right. Shit, I'm lost. There you go.
Okay, wind's blowing to the west, Casey.
It's variable.
It is.
It's variable everywhere, yeah. That's why I haven't been able to stop. I mean, we might be light enough now that maybe we might be able to stop, but that's why you felt all that shaking going on earlier. They don't care about the fire. You gotta really let me know what time.
It's within the next 4 minutes.
What are they talking about? I wasn't paying attention. So the fire is near the protest then, I guess. I hope it's nowhere near the protest. If so, the fire truck is never going to get to them because they're going to just stand there and be assholes. And you know, so hopefully that fire is nowhere near this protest. See what audio over here is.
The reason being is because people are scared. And you guys shutting down the road is not allowing people to come down here. Bro, my first
I wonder if I'll get in trouble for that music in the background.
Oh, look, there's another American flag right there. American flag.
We did it. Be afraid of the National Guard. Be afraid of ICE. Be afraid.
Boy, I am sorry about that. Didn't know that was gonna happen. Thank you, assholes. Sorry for anyone wearing headphones just now. That wasn't me, by the way. That was these ass monkeys. God damn. I'm not even wearing headphones, and that shit hurt. Now, what were you saying before you were so rude?
Waste.
You're right. I really don't care what you guys say. Now it's going back to that. Now it's going back to this. Gotta turn the volume up all the way. They got me scared now. see, where I'm at, I'm in Virginia, so I'm on the East Coast, and all this California stuff. Really, it's only like 5 o'clock there, like 5:45. So it's still early. When
Hey,
did
good
do,
evening. So
do they
let
have
me,
a
let me say
curfew? Do
firstly
they
that
put a
this has
curfew
been
in effect?
nothing but a peaceful protest. It's been completely peaceful. I haven't seen anything that would lead me to suspect that this was violent in any way. Everybody's been very peaceful with it and demonstrating in a reasonable and responsible way. You know, they did walk around City Hall in the downtown area. Police are on either side of the street, so we're seeing law enforcement definitely watching over the area. And again, totally peaceful, nothing to raise an eyebrow at, just people trying to get their message out. Back to you.
LA, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So, 5. Community cardio. Hope you're doing well this evening, Jay. Hey, man. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome, welcome. So the LA did do the curfew from 8 p.m. So it's like 5:45 there now. So I got about another 2 hours. That'll be interesting to see if they disperse peacefully, or if you know, they'll be assholes. I'm thinking, but most of these guys got to get up and go to work tomorrow. You know, it's not the weekend yet. See, the ones that's gonna cause the ruckus is the little college kids, and you know, most of the like the ones we see from the chopper view, you know, they'll be done in like 5. Well, I'm not gonna say 5 minutes, but maybe like, you know, an hour or two, and we'll disperse. But it's the ones that's out there screaming and yelling and throwing shit that's, you know. But they're cowards. They'll disperse. They'll hang out maybe an extra 5 or 10 minutes sneaking around and shit, thinking they're cool. Yeah, community cardio. How was your day, man? Anything happen? Anything cool happen? My day was pretty chill. I had a online doctor's appointment with a psychiatrist. Always fun. Always fun. But you know, I learned something with psychiatrists and all of that. And that is you control what's being talked about in those settings. And like, I used to dread it because, like, I'd be like, man, go in there and talk about sad shit, and then it's gonna ruin the rest of my day. And then it hit me like, well, I don't have to talk about sad shit. Huh. So then I just started talking about whatever. And and now it's not as bad. And I think you can apply that to life. And that's like controlling the narrative of your destiny or something. A lesson to take away from, because really with psychiatry, unless, I mean, it helps some people, but I don't think it helps me like at all, because I've explained my shit a million times. You know, I mean, it might help some people, it might, but it didn't help me. It took me realizing that, you know, I can control what people talk about, what I talk about in here. Let's see, I might have found something else new. Let me pull this up. But it's cool though, you know, with the online psychiatry, don't have to leave the house, you know, that's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm going to block that. I'm going to add this, paste. Let's see what we got here. Shit takes forever to do anything. Which is not good when you're trying to do live stuff. There we go. Yeah, I want to do a complete, like, system reset factory default. See, the problem is it's hard. It'd be really hard to upgrade this computer because it's everything's built into the monitor, and so I don't have a tower or anything like that to be able to replace stuff. It's all like built into the monitor, and all right, let's see. This is ICE protests in Los Angeles as National Guards remain put. So I guess the guard is inside there. There's no audio coming out of that one. So let's switch back to that one and see how they're doing. The problem over here. grab some chips or something. I'll be back. Yeah, so I can definitely tell if I'm gonna get back into streaming. It's definitely gonna have to be something other than protest. I need to cut my hair. Perfect. Cause yeah, I forgot how much standing around doing nothing it was. And small chat room, not many people talking, a lot of quiet, a lot of dead air. Nobody's fault. So I'm gonna have to stream something that interests me. That'll have me talking, that'll keep people sticking around. Because I'm just showing what other people are showing with the protest. You can go to a million other channels and show what I'm showing right now. I have to figure out something that yeah. Because, I mean, how much can you say that hasn't been said already? And it's only fun to watch when they're burning down shit and, like, robbing places. See, I'm gonna have to figure out something. Something different. That, yeah. Yeah, it's LEDs. Family Dollar had them actually. They had these, these LED lights that did like a fireworks pattern. And I'd seen it on TikTok, or not, well, I'd seen, I guess, TikToks of people that would do like their whole ceiling, and it would look something like that. They would look like a storm and everything. And I was like, I think I could do that. So I got the lights, and I got a couple sheets of paperboard, you know, like you do class projects with, and a glue gun. And it was like maybe $20 altogether, and I just used the hot glue gun and squirted it. And for the cushion here, I just got an old pillow and ripped it up, tore all the cushions out of it. So it cost me a pillow that I never used, and just put hot glue on it. And I put the design of the
come to us now.
Of the LED strips, because you had to put that together.
Come now,
so
sir.
You can see there's one there, one there, one there. I put that to the paperboard, and then hot glue around it, and then just stuck this cushion to it. It was a little project. I wanted to see if I could do it, and it would cost Well, it's more one of those
Now,
things like
guys.
the more you do, the more it's going to cost. Zombie Bone, what's up, Zombie Bone? June 14th has 3 things with it this year. Army's 250th anniversary, 250th anniversary,
Come to us now.
anniversary of us having the flag, and Trump's birthday, and a crazy protest funded by Walmart.
What you're looking at, let me explain to you what's happening. Yes, let me explain to you what's happening. They have had to move the crowd back because they're trying to move in and out. These are the vehicles that are moving. Some of the detainees that have been picked up by ICE in and out. And the crowd got a little bit too much close to it. And what you see is literally the Homeland Security people and some of the National Guard moving the crowd back so that those vehicles can come in and out. Now, if you look to my right over here, let me see if we can kind of show you, because what happens is they're all stuck over there in traffic, and you can see that the protesters are going up to those vehicles. Now, that's not a good idea, because that is the point where if National Guards
kind of zigzags
personnel wanted to step in, they would. They have not done that at this point, and hopefully when
and
the
it does
light
different
goes
designs,
they'll be
like
able to move
one
on
of them's
without
like
an
it
issue.
shoots up
As we
from the
come
bottom
back
and then
here,
it's like a
seems to be
firework
that they're moving
effect.
on. As we come back
Pretty
here
cool.
towards the door, you can see that the moment they actually get in and
Spice
out,
in
they
this
allow
soon.
the people back up to the
It,
sidewalk.
it very well could be, or it could be a lot of
This is
nothing.
a kind of standoff
Because I was
that
just
has
saying
been going
a few
on
minutes
all
ago
day. We captured
that
it earlier
if
today
it was going to
with
be
some of the
something
other
big,
vehicles.
they
So far, there have been no arrests. There have been
they wouldn't
no
have
issues.
have announced the
But
date.
right now here,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
beginning to grow. A lot of the people from the other rally are making their way over
It would have been a select few people who were going to plan something big, not advertised to the whole world so that cops and shit can get ready for whatever. So, you know, so if anything was going to go down, it's going to be like a million times harder for it to go down now, because security has been privy to this, and probably,
they're all stuck over there in traffic, and you can see that the protesters are going up to those.
they're probably behind it, to be completely honest with you. But no, if there was
personnel wanted to step in, they would.
if something big was going to happen, it would be.
Now, what you're looking at is the
They were
image from
recruiting some
Skyfox,
protesters.
and that is the crowd, the rest of this crowd that is on the other side of the building. They've been marching from City Hall to the Federal Building. The plan is for them to eventually all congregate over here.
Yeah, but no
And
one's
again,
gonna wanna-
as it gets later and it gets closer to this curfew, the question then becomes, will people stay here? As we have been
how would you
asking,
do that?
some
Go to
people are
Home
saying they
Depot?
will. The majority are saying they will not. But
College
it is a very,
University?
I've used the word before, organic situation. We'll see
Protesters
what
are
happens,
already there.
because it will be the second night of this curfew. Some people here are not very happy about that.
I don't know.
But at this point, the crowd's beginning to get a little bigger here.
Something could happen.
But no arrests, no violence.
Very well
just
could.
that
I
kind of
could be
standoff
totally wrong.
to see when the
But I feel like
vehicles and
announcing
containers come
your
in.
plan.
We'll stand by. We'll let you know what happens. Again, remember that curfew begins at 8. I'm Christina Gonzalez. I'm in downtown Los Angeles. Back in the studio.
Telling people the day. It could be a distraction though. It could be a distraction for something big to happen. Like the day before or after.
Now, what you're looking
I still
at
think
is
July.
the image from
Something is
Skyfox.
telling me
Yeah,
July.
yeah, and the reason, especially out in the different towns and
That's
side
what-
places where they were picking up people, Paramount, places like that. As a matter of fact, people are warning, and whenever they see a vehicle that even looks like an ICE vehicle, people are posting on social media.
No, I wouldn't do it either,
Don't come
man.
here,
Because,
don't go there. But over here is a very different
I mean, for
dynamic,
one, you know, I don't really want to get out the heat.
but it is a
Mark
very
stuff.
and this is what they are tasked
two,
with protecting.
like,
If this crowd, and it has happened a couple
if
of
you're out
times
here
in the
waving
past, not
Mexican
today,
flags
but
and
if the
stuff,
crowd tries to get in there too far,
why do
they
you want to
will
stay
start
here
using
so
it.
bad?
They will start using the non-lethal weapons. They have warned them. So far, again, it
You
has
know?
not happened today. This crowd has been
So I don't
in your
quite
face, but
understand your
definitely
argument here.
not violent.
You don't like this country, but you don't
That's
want to
why
go
they're
back
here.
to the country that you're waving the flag of. I don't get it. And if you were here like legally, like, hey, cool, welcome, glad to have you. But you know, you are kind of here like breaking the law and stuff. And you know, I can't do that. I can't come to Mexico and do that. I can't go to Mexico with an American flag throwing rocks at Mexican cop cars. It's not going to end well for me if I do that.
Where they were picking up people, Paramount, places like that. As a matter of fact, people are warning.
I heard they paid them to do. Oh yeah, there's a lot of finances behind it. Oh yeah. Yeah, someone's making money off of it, and they're not the ones out on the streets either.
It's a very different dynamic because over here you do have the National Guard and you do have Homeland Security, and this is what they are tasked with protecting. If this crowd, and it has happened a couple of times in the past, not today, but if the crowd tries to get in there too far, they will start using gas. They will start using the non-lethal weapons. They have warned them. So far, again, it has not happened today. This crowd has been in your face, but definitely not violent in any way. But yeah, that's why they're here. They're here to protect
What are you doing, Kika?
federal enforcement.
What are you doing, little butt? You need some food? I'll be right back. You need some food? Get you some more tomorrow. Get you some more tomorrow. Yeah, they definitely have to pay me. Because I certainly a show button. Now, I have yet to, in my years of watching protests, have yet to see one protest that I would actually be a part of. I have not come across one that I'd be like, yeah, I agree with that. I would be out on the streets with them. Not a one. Not a one. The Black Lives Matter thing, you know, all lives matter. It sucks what happened, but the dude was high and like basically his heart exploded. And you know, they're tearing down a bunch of that stuff now. A bunch of his Mr. Floyd's graffiti. A lot of that's being torn down. But yeah, then the Palestinian and Israeli thing, you know, y'all been fighting for thousands of years and you need to stop. Leave it over there. Don't bring it over here. And then this, like I said, I couldn't go to Mexico and expect to live there illegally. So, fair is fair. People who know people know who they are, but there's only so much that can be said online. Yeah, that is true. And it's very, trust me, I know there's very limited amount you can say online, that's for sure. That is for sure. But, I imagine there's underground networks of people that a lot of people have probably come into the country in the last 3 years with very bad intentions and were just let right in, you know, almost with a red carpet put out in front of them. A lot of people who have no interest in becoming an American, in fact wants to destroy the American way of life. A lot of them made their way into this country in a very short amount of time. That's what we should be scared of. They're not the ones at these protests and everything. They're the lone wolves, the small network of people. Let's see if I can find us something else. That in? I think that went over. I'll look on Facebook, see if there's anything on Facebook about any protest. I never use Facebook, so it's the last thing I think about checking. Hang on a minute, someone, I think from my issues with DMV, they messaged me on Facebook Messenger. Let's see if maybe it's something I can figure out real quick. If it'll load, it just takes forever to load. Farm Mouse, where have you been, Jay? Taking some me time. I'm back. Feeling better. I had to disappear for a little while. Just take some me time. Just get away. I had some stuff I had to get taken care of. And I'm back. Come on, load. Will you fucking load, please? For the name of all that is holy. I hate this computer. I swear I hate this. It is so laggy and slow. It's trying to load a Facebook message and it won't do it because I have too many windows open and it's too much processing at one time. And I need a new computer. Check it later. just being way too slow and stupid. And that one's over. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna close that out then. And
Yeah, grab that belt. Yeah. Oh, you feel good, huh?
so I'm gonna get another window. And try that again. How you been doing for it, Mouse? You been doing alright? Hope all is well. All good from the homestead. Very nice. That's always good to hear, man. I'm glad to hear that. Hell yeah. Meek, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? How are you? We were actually just we yesterday was wondering if anyone had heard from you, man. How you doing, dude? Good to see you.
The devotion which we bring to this endeavor will find our country and all who serve it. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy. I don't know where that's coming from, though.
Thank you for your service!
It's coming from that. Let's see. I'm awesome. It's that time of season. Yeah, it is. Yeah. The crazies are back at it. Alright, let's see. Full screen that while I try for a millionth time to damn check Facebook and see if there's any videos on there. But this computer is being a douche. Alright. Might get lucky and it'll be some be video on here or something. Not seeing much. Yeah, no. Kitty cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's that one, but I don't really want to. That's from someone else, Agenda Free TV, and he's talking over top of that. I don't really want to steal his shit and then have him up in the top corner, like me down here in this bottom corner, then him up there in that corner. Wouldn't look quite right. I think what I might do is come back, because like I said, it's 9:22 here, but in California it's only 6:22, so still some time for things to heat up. I'll keep an eye on it, and but yeah, so just keep an eye out. I'll be back a couple hours, probably around when curfew starts, which was at what time? 8 p.m. So yeah, look for me around maybe 11. Not 10, 11. Yeah, 10:30 or 11. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in a little while.